You're listening to The Bon Ray Show. It's 8 in the evening. Tune in every night at 8 to listen to The Bon Ray Show on Irish News Radio or ITV.
To The Bon Ray Show today on Sunday, ITV.ie and Irish News. On Sundays, we talk about family values and what's left of family values, or what we see as family values. We'll start off talking about the abortions, because that is the most destruction part of a family. Absolutely, killing babies. So it's absolutely murder and destruction of the family value, family, which is what Leo is bringing in with the so-called health minister, the death minister, Simon Harris. While Italy are giving Italians extra land if they have another child, Ireland will be encouraging you to murder your child. And get this, they've been awarded 12 million to start off the killing in Ireland, with 15 million later on to be rolled out later on. It's a lot of killing. 50 million, 12 million to start off, then 50 million. How many babies do they intend to kill? That's a lot of money. And get this as well, the babies will receive no pain relief, so they will die in horrific pain. Yes, horrific pain. And the babies, there's no limit. People go, 12 months and we're only repealing, we're not asking for abortion, we're only asking for it to be repealed and it'll only be 12, but it'll be going on 7, 8, 9 months. If fetal abnormalities, and also if the mother's mental health risk, that is an impossible thing to justify. Like her mental health, anyone's mental health, killing your baby is not going to help your mental health. You're not going to suddenly feel enlightened and great. Like, what sort of brain dead, horrific Nazi government is in place? 9 months for babies, and they will be given no pain relief. Can you imagine? That baby is no different, feels no different than me and you, or a child of 2 or 3. That baby feels everything that you and I would do, just smaller. No pain relief. It will die in horrific circumstances. Absolutely disgusting. It gets shot, an injection through the heart. There's 3 different types of abortions, which I think actually on one of these programs I'm actually going to do research and break down the actual 3 different types of abortion. I think it's important that we all know what an abortion is, not just the word. People just bland it out as if it's some magic thing and the baby just disappears inside the stomach, and it's like, you become suddenly unpregnant. There's no such thing as unpregnant. You become a mother that just killed your child. And there's nice friendly words. We're going to get rid of these friendly words. It's a killing. There's no difference. The baby's fully formed. And a baby can survive at 20 weeks now. It's fully formed. At 20 and 23, without any medical help, a baby now can survive it. And 20 weeks with medical help, a baby. But without 23, without major medical help, can survive. So this is insane. This is like just killing a human being. It makes no difference that you kill it inside than outside. What is the difference if you shooting an injection when the baby is outside, Why do you think that's any less of a murder than it's inside? The baby's still the same baby. It's still the same functioning baby. There is no difference. And the only reason abortion is legal, murder, is because it's inside. Like, think about that. That makes no difference. If you're inside the room, you're allowed to be killed. But once you step out, or, then you're not allowed to be killed. It makes no sense. The baby's exactly the same. The organs and everything are the same. Like, it only gets fat after the first trimester. The rest is all, the baby's just getting fat. That's all it's doing, growing and getting fat. It's all organs, everything is fully formed at that stage. It knows your voice, it knows you at that stage. So we'll actually go through the horrific of abortion. That's what I'm going to do in one of these. I'll sit down and I'll write exactly what happens. There's 3 different types. And the last one is pure murder. They're all pure murder. One of them where they fish out and find parts of what they like to call the fetus, the baby, like the leg and the arm, and they pull it all out. I think the first one's like an injection or a pill within the first few weeks, and that will be the baby will be flushed down the toilet. Nice, eh? And then the next one, which is even nicer, when the baby has formed legs and arms, and they fish it out and they inject it and they pull all the parts out. And the third one, I think they have to put an injection through the spinal cord, which is pretty horrific. But we'll go through that to find out what way the Irish government wants to bring murder to the babies. So it's going to be up to 40 weeks for fetal abnormalities. This is a type of family values that the Irish government have. Nice, isn't it? Murder. Absolute murder. Disgusting. And not only that are they paying the Irish people who didn't even want abortion, murder of the babies in, will have to pay it. And you know what else we'll have to pay? Not even just the whole of the Irish who, decide to kill their babies. Do the Irish people have to pay for? No, we're going to have a tourist abortion trade going on here, where people from outside the Republic can come in here and kill their babies for free, thanks to the Irish taxpayers who will be paying for the murder of these babies. This is fantastic family values we have here in Ireland. Yes, you come here, the Irish taxpayers will pay to murder your children. Absolutely horrific. And there's no place where they're going to be going. People think there's going to be some sort of crate. They'll be chopped up into little bags and thrown. Little heads, little eyes, little arms, little legs. And who's going to do this? Like, is there anybody thought, even the cleaners, are they qualified to actually see that this is like some sort of horror movie? You'll be going in, taking bins out, if a head falls out, an arm falls out, a leg. I'm like, is anybody prepared for this mass murder that's going to take place? And people coming in to mass murder, because we're going to have the most liberal laws in Europe. So other people who will have passed their 23 weeks or their 20 weeks or whatever in Europe, I think England was the highest before. It was 24. In most European countries it's a lot less. So we'll have the highest, up to 40 weeks. So we'll have all these people flying in to murder their children and the Irish taxpayers will be paying for it. Absolutely disgusting, people. This is the family values we have today in Ireland because of this disgusting, horrible government. There is no family. He wants you dead. Like, look at the Italian government, and when he goes around, people love him. And he's giving them extra land to have an extra child if they're married. Like, really promoting proper families. No, we're promoting murder. And, even if you're not Irish, come here and murder, free murder here. And they're not going to receive any pain relief at all. They're going to die in horrific pain. And the Irish taxpayers are going to pay for murder of babies in horrific pain. Like, this is worse than bloody torture what they'll be going through. Like, there's one that they throw this sort of chemical on it which burns and melts the baby's body. like an acid thing. It is disgusting. And not only that, there's many women who will die in this practice because it's not healthy. It's not natural to kill a baby inside your stomach. So there will be many women who will become infertile, who will die, who will have abnormal bleedings for weeks and can bleed to death. There is so much that will go wrong for women themselves. Never mind the baby that's screaming to death just because you can't hear it in horrific pain. And I'll get all the details and I'm going to write it all down and we'll know how the Irish government is bringing murder to our doors and to bring everybody else in. If you want to murder your child after 23 weeks or 20 weeks, we'll do it for you for free. We just love murdering babies. That's our new family values. We don't have any. Thank you for listening on The Bon Marie Show on ITV.ie and Irish News Radio.
You are listening to Irish News Radio and irishnews.net. Email news@irishnews.net.